I want to start with you, Angela, because not everything changes in the world of social media and digital advertising. The essence of the Burberry brand, it's kind of young, and yet it's old, isn't it? What's the personality?
Well, I mean, we've always had to have a core of the business. So when Christopher and I started working together 5 years ago, we said that we're quintessentially British. We've got to get that message out all over the world. We are luxury. We did coin, though, that we wanted to become a democratic luxury brand, and that would then permeate everything inside and outside of the company. But we also said that we were born from a coat. And as you looked across all of our luxury peers, none of them were. So we said, those were key core attributes that had to live because this company was 155 years old, and our goal was to make it relevant for another 150 years.
This is the trench coat. Core.
Absolutely.
Never going to go away. Give us some examples of some of the things Burberry's been doing to project itself. What, 70% of your marketing is digital marketing? Mm-hmm. Give us an example of something you're proud of. Taking perhaps the trench coat to start with.
Not that you're leading the witness or anything. Everything we've done, we've led with the trench coat. So, be it Burberry World, which is the new website we just launched recently, whether it's every ad campaign, every runway show, it's not a coincidence that everything begins and ends typically with outerwear. It is the core, it is the backbone. But from a social media standpoint, about a year ago, we launched artofthetrench.com, which is a site that over 5 million people have visited. They hang on the site an average of 5.5 minutes because we do believe that to be a great brand, it's got to be emotive, it's got to be engaging, and that's not a commerce site. That is simply you can take a photo of yourself in your Burberry trench coat anywhere in the world. It's not dissimilar to Facebook. You can share it, you can comment on other people's, you can ask them where they got it, et cetera. But it has been a huge success, and you can get there on your own. You can link back to the Burberry World site in case you'd like to buy your trench coat.
For coat fetishists, it's been a tremendous resource. How many of you have seen Art of the Trench? Have any of you visited? A few of you, a handful. But it is. What are they doing in the 5 minutes they're there? They're just looking at, because there are so many pictures of people just picturing themselves in a trench coat. What is it doing, do you think? Just take us through deconstruct the value of that.
Well, I think it's, and again, we've uploaded a lot of things. We hired a photographer. We sent him to big cities all over the world to also shoot. So we uploaded the original 5,000 images. We've also worked with galleries around the world to buy old celebrity images. So you can go on for the art purpose. You can go on for the social media purpose. You can go on, it's funny, we have clients and customers going on. Nordstrom in America, a large department store group, Pete Nordstrom had a little baby and, emails us a couple of weeks later and says, she's up, she's on Art of the Trench. So the little baby on the cover page was it. So it's multiple, but it's people engaging with the brand. And I think even more importantly, it introduces our iconic product in a very relevant, very cool way for an entire new audience that may not. I sit with investors constantly and they remind me that they have a trench coat that's 25 years old. And we're supposed to try and grow the business double digits, right? So it's so important that we not walk that core customer, but that we do invite a whole new younger customer into the brand and make them understand this is a very cool item that's authentic, historic, et cetera.
Let's talk about the company and how you organize yourself in this environment. Who's more important, you or the Chief Creative Officer, Christopher Bailey?
The Chief Creative Officer, Christopher Bailey. And what is, in order to have execution, you have to have vision. And, Christopher and I, this is not our first time working together. So we had worked together before. We divide and conquer. And basically, we say that anything the consumer sees, he has to push us to the next stage. But by the same token, he has to be free to dream, be it product, be it digital, be it store design, be it advertising and marketing. He has to be free. No one confusing him with too many facts. So there are merchants who handle the facts. There are supply chain executives. No, but in this world, if he's not dreaming and he's not, and he's not protected and enabled to dream, then we will not move forward as fast as we need to.